So in today's video, a bit of an interesting discussion video I thought I'd bring everyone on YouTube here. It's really interesting me with Hunter x Hunter coming back to the manga at the moment. I'm really excited as a big fan, really enjoying the series. I hope everyone else is too. So in this video, does Kurapika know, is he aware at all that the Judgment Chain curse set to Chrollo has been removed? I think personally Kurapika doesn't know, and I'm going to be giving my reasons right now in this video, so stay tuned. Now, so just really brief recap. Kurapika set his Nen ability, the Judgment Chain, on Chrollo during the York New arc. Now, this chain is like a Nen aura wrapped around Chrollo's heart, and if Chrollo uses his Nen, he will die. That's why Chrollo didn't fight Hisoka at the end of the York New arc, because he would have died instantly when he used Nen. It's pretty obvious, we all know that, yeah. So, now, during the latest chapter, chapter 351 of Hunter x Hunter, Chrollo is using Nen in his fight against Hisoka at the Heavens Arena by using his new abilities, the Double Face Bookmark, and the Sun and Moon ability, and he's also using the Bandit Secrets book also, so that's Nen as well. So the Nen curse on Chrollo must be gone now, or at least transferred to someone else, or maybe some other thing. I'll get back to that a little bit later on in the video, because it's proven in this chapter he's using Nen. Now, in chapter 149 of the manga, Killua is ringing Kurapika to inform him that Chrollo is in the Greedo Island game. But just remember, at this time, Killua and Gon didn't know that Hisoka was using Chrollo's name as the title for his appearance in the game, because he could do that. He could just write anyone's name for the game, he could do that. And so, Kurapika responds, I'll have the pic in the screen, and I quote, "If Chrollo or any of the members of the Phantom Troop who had Nen imposed on them had it removed, I would know it." Now, Kurapika hasn't mentioned the fact that Chrollo's curse is gone during the Greedo Island arc. And if you think about it, there's been plenty of time for Togashi to write a line in a chapter stating that Kurapika knows that Chrollo's Nen is gone. We've had the Greedo Island arc, the Chimera Ant arc, and the Election arc now, and the start of the Dark Continent arc, and still no foreshadowing of knowing about the curse no longer being there. So in my opinion, I firmly believe this further strengthens the argument that Kurapika has no knowledge of Chrollo no longer having the curse. Now, you might be asking, how is this so? Well, some of you might know. Now, when you look back at the Greedo Island arc, the Nen Exorcist or Eraser Abengane was able to remove Gensuru's bomber curse, the countdown, which was when once the countdown on each bomb reached 0, a bomb would go off attached to each heart of each person who had the bomb attached to them, and each person would die pretty much. So in chapter 147, he removed Gensuru's bomb by summoning a large Nen beast, which eats the bomb, and then the Nen beast attaches itself to Abengane's body. Now, this attachment from the beast to the person who rids the curse is definitely a condition to ridding the curse entirely for a Nen exorcist like Abengane, for example. If this is the way he goes about getting rid of the cursed Nen, in, like, for example, in Chrollo's case. Now, I'm just going to quickly mention the quote from this chapter, because I think it's really important when relating it to Chrollo, maybe it happened to him. Now, it, the beast, uses its own materialization force and sucks up the Nen attached to other people. The bestial materialization and the appearance of the Nen vary according to the opposing Nen, and its force and quality adopts to it. This living being swallowing the malicious force of the Nen can kill its user. It won't disappear until the required condition of the malicious nen is unfulfilled. Now, this quote is really important because, for example, when looking at Abengane, the countdown bomber was a very high and threatening force because he could have died if the countdown reached 0. So this is why the Nen Beast was so big and looked so terrifying in my own opinion, really. Like, it just looked really disgusting. Now, relating this to Chrollo, if Abengane used this on Chrollo, like off screen, obviously we didn't see it, to rid the Judgment Chain curse set on Chrollo's heart, I'm pretty certain a large Nen Beast would appear. And so, when going to chapter 183, I think it is, Abengane goes up to Gensuru and touches him after Gon defeats him and says, "I caught the bomber," which was the condition to get rid of the Nen countdown bomb. But now this has gotten rid of the beast attached to Abengane, as it's seen at the end of this chapter that Abengane is going off with Hisoka and his cloak over his head is gone, which proves that this is how he got rid of the Nen Beast. I think it's pretty obvious. The condition to get rid of the bomb was achieved by saying, "I caught the bomber," and touching Gensuru. So I think I'm pretty certain to this. And now, like both of them going to remove Kuroro's Judgment Chain, it's very possible to happen just like that, because the condition for Chrollo is to use the Nen. So, if Abengane uses the Nen Beast, and then Chrollo uses his Nen right away, the monster would be destroyed. Now, this is what I reckon happens with the curse to Chrollo. I just kind of said it briefly there, but I just really want to explain it. Hisoka and Abengane go off and leave Greedo Island to get Abengane to, get rid of the Judgment Chain curse on Chrollo, which is preventing him from using Nen again. Now, Abengane, would you say it's probably happened? There's a lot of evidence to back it up. Gets rid of this curse the same way he did with the Bomber Countdown one. He summons a Nen Beast, as he's a Nen Exorcist, remember, and that Nen Beast, like, it absorbs the Nen aura of the Judgment Chain curse attached to Chrollo. And so now the curse on Chrollo is gone and the new Nen Beast is attached with the Judgment Chain curse. Because, like, it can't really just, the Nen Beast, like, can't really go on Chrollo and just, like, suck it up. It's, like, inside, so maybe it, like, absorbs it, I really think. It's kind of different to Abegane's case when it's just stuck, the bomb's just stuck on his body. So that's what I reckon there. And just a quick note, I presume that this new Nen Beast is attached to Abengane, as he's been performing the exorcism of the Judgment Chain Nen curse attached to Chrollo's heart, because that's always been the condition with the Nen exorcist, I believe, and it's a lot of evidence to back that up. And the new Nen Beast is destroyed pretty quickly, as Chrollo would have used his Nen to defend himself against Hisoka's attacks, as because Hisoka's with Abengane. I'm pretty sure we presume this as the end of chapter 183. And so Chrollo flees. We all know that Hisoka was, desperate to fight him. He's just chasing him, trying to catch him. And, the latest chapter 351 of Hunter x Hunter, proves this kind of. Chrollo is always one step ahead of Hisoka, like just fleeing and finding new techniques like the sun and moon, probably. Now, this was obviously a running game from Chrollo in between the arcs from Greedo Island to the current story, the Dark Continent arc, and he probably got some assistance from the troop, I believe, as it could be very possible that Hisoka maybe killed some of the Phantom Troop members along the journey of, because the Phantom Troop members probably, will fight Hisoka now. Chrollo, you run away, you get more techniques, you get stronger to fight Hisoka. So maybe Hisoka killed a couple of the Phantom Troop members along the journey of trying to hunt down Chrollo, and maybe with some help of Illumi, maybe I really reckon he is involved somewhere in this we might see him in the next chapter if he interrupts this fight. I still reckon that's what's going to happen. I'm pretty confident that's going to happen, but you never know with Togashi and Hunter x Hunter. That's why it's so amazing. Obviously, all this stuff happened off screen. Maybe this is why Chrollo is using Shalnak's antenna ability, as maybe Hisoka could have killed Shalnak, maybe, and maybe Shalnak was letting Chrollo run away from Hisoka in order to gather more time to find more techniques to be stronger than Hisoka in a fight. So I'm not so certain about this, with Shalnak, because Chrollo is using the antenna technique in the current fight at the arena against Hisoka. So I don't know really 100% sure. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section about this point. Maybe they both can use the antenna technique. Shalnak can use it and Chrollo, Shalnak taught it to Chrollo, and maybe it's still possible that Shalnak is dead. We'll find out soon, obviously. Now, I really believe that all of this further supports that the Hisoka versus Chrollo fight is also set in the present time of the story, where we are up to in the Dark Continent arc, and it's probably not a dream or set in the future. That's what I reckon. This is all my personal thoughts based on a lot of evidence. So let me know what your thoughts are. Thanks for watching. I just hope this all made sense. Please let me know your opinion to this issue down in the comment section below. If you agree, if you disagree with me, if you have new points that I've missed, please write them in the comment section. And really appreciate the support for watching this video. Thanks, guys. Cheers.